Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster, so let's fire it up. Now, in our previous episode, we got back to Narsh and we fought off the invading army of Kefka. And so now we've remade our party. And let me think about this. Is this the party that we want? Yeah, that's good. I was debating on whether or not to put Gao in the party, and I might still before we go to Zozo, but that will be later. So anyway, we haven't talked to people in Narsh since we reformed our party and after defeating Keska. So, Kefka, saw a ball of light shoot off towards Figaro Castle. Looked almost like a person. Obey the Elder's will. Okay. The building on the far right holds all the treasures I've collected over the years. Take them before the Empire does. One of the boxes is locked and won't open. It's too bad, I think that one had something good inside. The city is warmed by the heat of our steam engines. Let's see, I don't think there's anything in the inn for us to explore or anything like that. No. We got 2 out of 10 chests, 2 out of 3 items. Let's head over this way. Magic's real, I tell you. Oh. I want to talk to this guy. Slow down. Come on, man. Figaro Castle can burrow through the sand all the way west to Kohlinger? That's incredible. Narsh is a neutral city. We've taken no part in the war, yet still we're not spared from the Empire's aggression. Well, you do have that Esper. And let's see, we want to go over here. This is the house that old gentleman was talking about. And we've got some gil, an earring, thief's knife. Oh, let's switch out. I want her to have 2 earrings to boost her magic, because she's our healer until... And I think I want to give him an earring as well, actually. That'll boost his magic, which is his blitzes are basically, well, his aura cannon is basically magic, right? I don't think there's anything better. Let's see. These are preventions. The white cape is good for defense, but that improves magic as well. Boost the strength of the wearer's magic. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Okay, anyway. Reflect Ring, Thief's Bracer, Hyper Wrist, and... So, we want to equip... Where is it? Thief's Bracer and Thief's Knife. Oh yeah, let's give you the Heavy Shield. Green Beret. Hyper Wrist? Do we want to wear the Hyper Wrist? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. No. The Genji Glove is good for Gao. Because I'm not sure if it's some abilities or all abilities. I think like abilities that are associated with weapon attacks, enemy weapon attacks. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like if the enemy whose rage you've gotten has a natural weapon, say like the Ice Rod, and you have the Genji Glove on, then that ability it strikes twice, something like that. Maybe I'm remembering it completely wrong, but I remember that the Genji Glove is good for Gao. And that's why we got it instead of the Gauntlet. I mean, they're both good, but I think if I remember correctly, that's why. The primary reason why. Come on, get the stairs. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get down the stairs. Alright, anyway. Okay, this is a relic shop, but I don't think there's anything in here that we need. Yeah. Jeweled ring prevents petrification. Sprint shoes are worthless. Just a waste of space. Waste of a relic. You know, unless you literally had nothing else. It's the beginning of the game, and yeah, you're never in a position in the game. I don't think that it's worth it. To be honest, I'm still not sure what I should do. I want to avoid war, but on the other hand, clock. Always search the clock. Okay, so that should give us 8 out of 10 chests, right? Yeah. So there's that chest in the adventurer's hut lodge, the adventurer's lodge. It was just a monster in a box, without any loot, I think. Have we talked to you yet? I saw me some Moogles playing with one of them big old Yetis the other day. Of course, no one believes me. Eek. I don't think there's anything here for us to get, yeah? Great sword, mithril claws, quartets, air knife, chain flail, moon ring blade. Yeah, no, we can sell our bucklers that we're not wearing. We can sell our leather cap that we're not wearing. The mithril sword, we can probably sell that, yeah. Silver spectacles, star pendant, we'll keep it. I'm going to try to not let my bags be completely cluttered like they were in our Final Fantasy 5 chronicling. That was pretty bad. That got pretty bad. Yeah, it got pretty bad. Let's go ahead and sell Ashura. The peace ring is good. Protective ward, cast reflect on the wearer. We'll need that later, I think. All right. And where is the armorer? I think he's up. Yeah, he's up the top. There are Moogles living in a cave deep within the mines. Yep, we know. How do we get? Oh, there it is. As much as I get lost in this town, I do appreciate how they layered it and how they laid it out. It's a very cool town. Anyway, Sabin's already got a mithril shield. We want a few of these, though. Yes. And 2 iron armors, or 2 iron helms. Let's see, 2 iron armors. Don't we have a mithril vest, though? Yeah, let's just get 1 iron armor. Let's not buy any headgear. Okay, let's equip people. Heavy shield, mithril shield, Thief's Bracer. Okay, yeah, mithril vest. Green beret. Okay, you're good. Okay, you do need an iron helm if you're going to have an upgrade. Iron armor. Ooh, your agility goes down. Okay, let's give you, I guess, the mithril vest. I didn't need that iron armor after all. Oh, dag it. Alright, it's fine. Giga's glove and Hermes, yeah. Bandana. Ooh, the Magus hat. Proves her magic and magic defense. Let's give her the Magus hat. Mithril shield, earring, yeah. And then... Okay, so let's just buy an iron helm for Edgar. And that should do it. Alright, and we can sell our... Where's that bandana? Yeah, sell our bandanas. We don't need those anymore. Extra iron armor. We didn't need that one. It's like, oh, by the way, I didn't need this actually. Can I just sell it right back to you? Half price. Okay, that's good. Oops. I accidentally hit the optimal. Okay, that actually worked out. I don't like using the optimal feature because sometimes it actually gives us the optimal gear, but not always. In fact, most of the time, because we'll have a specific setup for relics, it will not. Okay, so I think that's all there is to doing here. Now, let's go ahead and we will leave town and head to South Figaro. Alrighty, here we go. We'll usually have one encounter before we get to the castle. Yep, it's usually right there. Alright, we don't need to take this battle. We'll just run away. Of course, Locke had to get numbed. This is great. It's just gonna take a small smacking around. So rude. Okay, come on. Ha ha ha, you missed. It what lasts 3 turns, I think. And then I can run away. There we go. Nice block. Ow. Alright. What a waste of time. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, we're back to Figaro Castle. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome, the warm welcome. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, we're not gonna go to the dungeon. Let's just go up here. Alright, a short scene here. Sabin looks around. Ah, just like old times. I'm gonna wander around for a bit. Alright, fine. I saw a girl blaze across the sky like she'd been shot out of a cannon. It looked like she was headed toward the mountains in the west. Alright. Let's see, I think these guys say the same thing. Yeah. No different there. You need to get beyond the mountains? Well, this castle can't fly over them, but it can dive under them. Talk to the man in charge of the engine room. Oh, okay, so he says something different. He kind of tells us what we gotta do. Oh, that's right. These guards block us until we go rest. I think we have to rest. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to have Edgar in the lead here. For this part, purchasing items. So, fortunately, because Edgar is king, we get a discount in our item shop. I can't take money from the king. Well, you have a family, don't you? Just be quiet and take it. Oh, such a good king. Alright, we're gonna buy a flash and a drill. And also, it's like, I'm the only person who uses these tools, so... Well, maybe not. Maybe some of the soldiers use them. Okay, we need stuff. I think we need some holy water, maybe. Let's get 5 of them. Phoenix down, probably 3. I don't count on anyone dying, but you never know. Ether, nah, we won't need any of that. We have Poisona. Gold Needle, we need some of these. Because we are out. Okay, high pots. Let's get... Yeah, that's good. Since we've got Celes, we have heals. And eventually, if we want to, we can turn Gao into a heal bot too. but we probably won't. This castle can move freely. Ooh, yep. I don't think there's anything up here for us to see necessarily. No, this is just that top tower, which has a very significant part in Edgar and Sabin's story, actually. Alrighty, let's go. We've got to go to Edgar's, well, not to Edgar's chambers, but the guest chambers, where we will rest for a while. Wait. Yeah, let's just say yes. And we see the cutscene. Sabin is reminiscing on the past and looking around the castle. Hasn't changed much. Yeah, castles usually don't. Mom and Dad are gone. Yeah. Nothing can ever really be the same, not after what happened. And now Sabin remembers. Okay, here we go. Flashback time. So now we witness the night that, the night that Sabin and Edgar's father passes away. And just as with our previous Final Fantasy games, this is a very emotionally charged scene, right? The death of the father, of the king. And now we have these two twin brothers who are trying to cope with the loss. They're trying to and Sabin, he's his emotions are just bursting. They're just flowing, if you will. And Edgar, at this point, he understands that he's the one that has to be strong for his brother, for his people, I guess, if you consider that as well. So Dad didn't make it. And we find out later that their father died from poisoning. That it was suspected that an assassin from the Empire poisoned their father, and the priestess comes to tell them, hey, we need you guys. Your father just said he would entrust Figaro to the two of you. Those were his final words. And Sabin, he's now, he's going through, or he's starting now to go through grief, and he's angry. And understandable, right? And it's interesting how Sabin, in this scene, he's very emotional, and his emotions are, they quickly come to the surface. But as we know, he was training in a very monk-like profession to be basically like the black belt, right? It's the black belt job, if we want to call him what his job is. So he's become this. He's trained himself to be very emotionally grounded in the next 10 years after this scene. But he, in his anger, he kind of lashes out at Edgar and the priestess, which is normal. Sometimes when tragedies like this happen, we lash out at people we love. None of you probably cared when mom died when we were born either. You're just as bad as the rest of them. Hey, don't push the priestess. Empire of murderers. So now Edgar, he realizes that he's got to be the one who takes charge, makes the decisions. He knows that Sabin doesn't want to hang around. He understands that very well. Let's leave this place. Let's forget this crazy kingdom. Oh wait, maybe this is a different tower than the one. Yeah, this is different. And live our lives the way or how we want to. You said you want to be king, right? A life of freedom, huh? What do you think would happen to Figaro if both of us left? There'd be no one to take the throne. Dad was counting on us to take care of the kingdom. So Edgar understands all the things, right? He understands that the kingdom has to be bestowed upon one of them. One of them has to run the kingdom. No one else is equipped to run the kingdom of Figaro, so he's already devised a plan on what to do. So now he executes it, which all of us know who have played this before that he brings out his lucky coin and gives it a toss. Sabin blinks like, okay. It's heads, you win. If it's tails, I win. The winner chooses whichever path he wants. No regrets, no hard feelings, okay? I like how it's a coin that his dad had. And it makes me wonder all of the times that maybe King, their father, the king, used it in, whatever. Here we go. Whether to his advantage or maybe to others' advantages. And so the rumor that the kingdom was determined by the flip of a coin was true. And here comes Edgar behind the curtains. It's kind of weird, Edgar. It's already been 10 years. And so, yeah, as I was saying, for the past 10 years, Sabin has been, he left and then he started training as this, monk-like warrior. And now um, that little shrimp has grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Interesting analogies. So, do you think Dad would be proud of me? And I like how this is in the conversation, how Edgar, he wonders, he's done this for 10 years, and he's done his best to watch over and protect the people. But how's he been doing? He hasn't had anybody to actually give him feedback, to give him encouragement from a family perspective, from a family position. But anyway, this is a great scene. And Sabin encouraging his brother, saying, "Don't ever doubt yourself. Where has the time gone?" Yeah, where has the time gone? So anyway, as we conclude this scene, here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Drink. Yeah. And we end with drinking, just as we have in previous games. Here's to Dad, and to Figaro and Mom. Can't remember the scene in Final Fantasy V where a couple of the characters can't sleep at night and they go to the bar and they drink they're the local strong drinks. Anyway, our king showers his attention on women. Young, old, pretty, or plain. No one is safe. Oh, King Edgar, it's you. Alright, so anyway. Now we can go down, and if we want to, we can explore again the wings. Can't remember if the priestess has anything to say, but the little girl, now that we have Edgar, how long do you expect me to keep waiting for you to propose? Sheesh. Oh, Sabin, you sure have grown up, haven't you? I still remember that time, my word, I was furious with you. I think she's talking about when the night of, their father's death and how he got angry at her and Edgar, and then, of course, that night he left, leaving Edgar to run the kingdom and be the responsible adult. And we gain an understanding, a deeper understanding of Sabin and Edgar, of their character and their development, which for me is very important in an RPG. And I think it goes to show how, let's see, does this? I think this just goes up to talk to a guard, and how I don't know if meticulous is the right word, but how attentive the character writers were to character story and development, and maybe they didn't realize just how impactful the characters that they made and they created and that they wrote about would make on um let's see, we gotta go this way, yeah, on RPG history and future history. um yep, let's go to Kohlinger, whatever it is. Down we go. But now we see that Edgar on beneath the surface of his almost happy-go-lucky, is that the right way to no, not happy-go-lucky, but carefree. He seems on the surface like kind of a carefree attitude, ladies' man, doesn't take life too seriously, but beneath that he is a very caring and even calculative and strategic king. He's very smart, highly intelligent. He would have had to have been to keep Figaro safe from the Empire all that time. And then Sabin, we understand, is he's not just this buffed out gym bro that you kind of get the impression of, that he's this kind of silly meathead, but he's like a big teddy bear, like, oh, he's so adorable, but he has very deep thoughts and emotions, but he keeps them buried beneath his training. And so anyway, I think that's about enough of rambling about that. Let's talk to the people of Kohlinger and find out about Terra. Where did she go? Alrighty, scared the living daylights out of me. Took off southwards toward Jidoor. Alright, is this just the... yeah, this is just the pub. There's Shadow. We get some rather unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there is an assassin. I wouldn't talk to that guy wherever he is. Hey, Shadow, what's up? We meet again. Leave me alone. So if we did have a free spot, we could have recruited him. And even if we can, and even if you can't recruit him, if you have a full party, it doesn't impact anything. We can recruit him again later on. My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's going to build a coliseum or some such nonsense. That thing, I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Looked like some kind of glowing monster. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Locke, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? No. Now, let's just make sure there's nothing to get here. Air knife, chain flail. Yeah, we're not going to get a chain flail for Celes, because Celes is mostly going to be doing runic and healing anyway. Shurikens, flame scroll, whatever. Okay, yeah, we don't have shadow, so we don't need to get scrolls. Okay, Mithril, Magus hat. We got the Magus hat. Bandana, no. Twisted headband. Nah, we don't need that. No. Iron armor, no. Just make sure that this item shop doesn't have anything that the other one didn't. We have 3 green cherries. That should be enough. I don't think we will run into anything immediately that will give us the imp status. It's my dream to see an opera at the opera house south of Jidoor. With a handsome date, of course. I'd get dolled all up and put on a sequin dress. Oh, it's adorable. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. Just an empty house. It's a nice house. And Locke obviously has some connection to Rachel, which we'll find out here, I think, in this scene. Yeah, this is a flashback to when... What do we have to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. I believe that the story is um, he brought Rachel here to find this amazing treasure to give to her as a birthday present. Um, we're gonna find it. Uh-oh. Locke, look out! Oh, crap. And Rachel falls down. And... Rachel, are you awake? Huh? I can't remember anything. Ouch. And her father gets quite upset at Locke for causing Rachel's memory to go away. And then Rachel, still not remembering, she accepts that I guess her parents are her parents, but she has no recollection of Locke. She seems to be young enough that there's not a will for, independence from them. So she accepts that Locke should go away, and then this random dude tells him the same thing. She'll be better off without you. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. And when you're here, she can't do that. Makes me wonder, was this guy sweet on her? Is he trying to make a move? Trying to make a move on Rachel, huh? And poor Locke, he's crestfallen, heartbroken, and decides to leave Kohlinger. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. So, it's a feels bad moment. And the emotional scenes they're kind of piling on now were, and they serve a purpose. We're learning about Sabin and Edgar. We're learning about Locke, his past. And what their stake is, right, in the in this world, I guess you could say. Best stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. Crazy old coot sits in there mashing up herbs all day for his cheating concoctions. I even heard he's got a ghost in his basement. Well, we better go see. But first, we gotta go in the back door and get the green beret. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a weapon. Oh well. Green beret is better than the iron helm. Ends up we didn't even need to buy that iron helm. Dang, that was a waste of 1,000 gil. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We gotta go from the other end, that's right. Okay. I saw a pretty light. It came here and everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. Was that thing really a monster? It stopped right in front of my little girl. I could see it had gentle eyes. Okay, let's go into this spooky house. Okay, we got all the chests and items, just one of each. Okay, we go downstairs. What? Oh, Locke, it's been a while, ages even. Oh, that? Not to worry, not worry, not. Your treasure's quite safe. Interesting. Are we through here? Finished? All done? It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right when the girl has an ace today and never will. Had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. So now we can kind of infer what he's talking about, but now we see another flashback. So Rachel may have died during the Imperial attack, but whatever happened, it made it so that this herbalist guy could preserve her. And now it kind of gets weird. Like, really weird. I mean, I'm not sure if this was meant to be like a romantic part of the backstory, but I mean, this is kind of creepy. Forever and ever and ever. It's like, whoa. Locke, I know you loved Rachel, but I mean, and I know you felt guilty to call her spirit back. Way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh, yes. I suppose if you had that, you might be able to awaken her. Oh, boy. Yeah. Poor Locke. So, I failed her. So now we discover why he ultimately joined the Returners. And Sela, as she comes back for just a brief moment. Locke. And that scene, I think right there is what sparked or began to spark or begins to spark the speculation like, is Stella's maybe not starting to have feelings for Locke, but maybe an understanding for Locke. Alrighty, so from here we've got to go up north to Jidoor, or not up north to Jidoor. Jidoor's to the south, but we are going to go up north. Let's create a save slot. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. That's our test slot. This one? Yeah, we can override number 5. Okay, so we're gonna go up north real quick. I think Bloodfang. Do we want? What just happened? Okay, tools, auto crossbow, there we go. Steel. That was weird. Our like, we lost the ability to do anything except auto cannon or auto attack. Auto cannon. Okay. Bloodfang, I don't think that now, talking in terms of rages, right? If we encounter new enemies, great. I don't remember like all of the formations and stuff, but okay, so here's a cabin. The reason why we're coming in here is there's a relic in one of these pots. What does this guy have to say? We can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? People shine their brightest when they're at war. My Colosseum, oh yeah, this is the guy that they're talking about. Will be a monument to the glory of battle if I can ever finish it. That is, no one will help me. And so this is the crazy guy who wants to build a Colosseum, but the reason why we're here is this. Do we want to give that to anybody, actually? Is this, boost both physical and magical attack power? Yeah. I think that's what we want. Anyway, yeah, Hero's Ring, it's pretty decent. Okay, let's go ahead. Oops. Dang it. Now, up to the northwest here, it's just a chocobo forest, I think. Yeah, just a chocobo stable. And we don't really need... Although, let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, I was going to say, let's go ahead and... let's do auto crossbow, yeah. Let's just attack with Sela's Blitz. Nothing to steal. It's okay if... Nice, there we go. I was gonna say, it's okay if we don't, I'm trying to think if any of the enemies... yeah. This way we can avoid unnecessary battles, because while we're not trying to do any kind of, like I said, a low level, now I gotta remember how to drive these things. Ugh. We're not gonna have any encounters, but it might take me a minute to... Alright, we need to go that way and that way. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not trying for any kind of a low level run, but I am trying to kind of optimize. Is it this way? Oh boy, I'm terrible at driving these things. Okay, let's get off this bird. Ugh, kind of makes me dizzy. Alright, and now we are at Jidoor. Alrighty, so here in Jidoor, we're just really collecting more information about Terra, the westernmost town on the world map. Well, thanks. Helpful NPC. Alright, let's see, those are just the walls. Chocobo stable. Armor. Let's check out the armor store. I don't think there's anything for us here. We can sell some of our stuff we don't need. Ooh, another mithril vest. We can get that. You can wear a white dress, I think. Boost the wearer's magic. Ooh. What do you have on right now? What do you have on right now? You have iron armor. Hold on. I gotta remember to learn to use that. Okay, so iron armor is plus 40, plus 27, minus 2. And this is plus 47, plus 35, plus 5. Yeah, it's definitely better and probably worth it. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip. Oh, one thing I don't think I have mentioned is, so some of the features that we've been enjoying, all of the Pixel remasters, gear comparison, optimize function, all of these things were introduced at Final Fantasy VI, and it was a very huge quality of life improvement, and it was very nice to let's see, I saw all these to see that and to have that come into the Final Fantasy series. And so anyway, just that's just a small thing that made a big difference. Let's see, I think that should do it. Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, that gear comparison was a pretty big deal, and the optimize function, which, like I said, it has a double-edged sword. It is helpful to kind of give you an idea of the type of gear that is the best for each person, but let's see, every once in a while one of those shady kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark. Be careful. Okay, let's check out the item shop just for good measure. I don't think we need anything or want anything. Echo screen. I don't think we need an echo screen. Let's check out the item. Oh, we gotta go around this way for the armor shop. Or not the armor shop, the weapon shop. I saw a girl bathed in light speed off toward the northern mountains. This is the Jidoor auction house. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats. Ew. Today's auction is over. Well, why are the people still here? You're obviously not from around here. Straighten your back. Don't slump so much. Okay. Oh ho ho, there's nothing I can't buy. Oh, are you in a bar? Why not as well? No? How utterly uncivilized. I want one of those legendary treasures that bring back departed souls. None of the other rich folks have one yet. I've heard you can get one in the imperial capital of Vector. Well, thanks for the tip. Some truly valuable works of art can be acquired at this auction house. Probably not by the likes of you, though. Alright, okay. Daddy, let's buy lots of stuff today, too. Oh, how could I say no to those adorable little eyes? First time I've been here. Doesn't look like the kind of place a down-and-out bum like me belongs. I don't think we can get up there. Hey, Mr. Auctioneer. Alright, let's go. Alright, well that's fun talking to those rich folks. The class divide is starkly apparent here. All of the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The rich folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. Alright, let's check out the relics real quick. Just to see what they've got. Peace ring. We got one of everything. Yeah, we got all. There's nothing here we don't have. Okay. Hello. I'm gonna be an opera singer when I grow up, huh? You don't know where the opera house is. It's way south of here. And I love it how there's only one big mansion, but I mean, you know, they had to have a limit on it somehow. Alright, so in the mansion here, somewhere, there's a... There we go. You're the spitting image of Maria. Huh? Haven't heard of her, huh, you say? She's a famous opera singer. Of course, they're not talking about Edgar. They're talking about none other than Celes. Doesn't change if she's the lead, right? No, it doesn't. And if she's not in the party, he doesn't say that. I don't even know. I don't remember what he says, but he says something completely different. Now the paintings, a beautiful still life of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. I don't know that these paintings... Suit of armor, it would seem. Is this supposed to be Maria? Hey, look, it's Ultros. An older... I like how they have that. Treasure chest on canvas. I'm not sure if these are supposed to give hints or not. They might be giving... They might... I'm not sure. But they're fun. What did this one say? It's almost as if they were alive. I believe the flowers one is like a hint. But it's not coming to me what it is. Anyway. Wait. It's not those flowers down there, is it, right? Let's just... I hate backtracking. But let me... Let's just... Yeah, it's not those flowers. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't have any memory that it is or isn't. It'll be one of those moments where it's like, oh yeah. Okay, down we go into the weapon shop. And what do you guys got here? Oh, we got one of these. Cool. What? Kikuichi Monji. Kaiser Knuckles. Oh. Well, we can afford it. Yeah, sure, might as well. We don't have Cyan in the party, so we don't need to worry about buying that. Oh, that's a pretty good upgrade. Okay, here we go. What do you have to say, sir? All the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. It's rude. Those folks in Zozo don't have an ounce of honesty among the lot of them. Don't trust a word they say. Well, why should I trust a word anybody here says? You're all the ones that forced them all out. Okay, so that is the town of Jidoor. And so now we are going to head up north to Zozo. And we'll take a chocobo just so that it can ensure that we avoid encounters. 250 gold. Rip off. All right. This way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay, there it is. There's our town. Goodbye, Chocobo. All right, we're gonna go ahead and create a save point because now we're going. Oh wait, do we want to go get Gao? We might want to go get Gao. We'll see. So one of the reasons why I did take time to get the rages, or a lot of the rages with Gao, was because we got a rage from the commander enemy, which was Break. Break is able to one-shot one of the or the upcoming boss here in Zozo. But I think that we'll be okay. Like we're a little low level, but I think we'll be okay. We should have rested at the end. Ugh. All right, let's use a tent. Yeah, forgot to rest at the end. Oh well. All right. Zozo. Now, I think we do run into encounters here wherever we go. Zozo? Never heard of it. Even though that's where we are. Maybe they call this town by something different, but that is definitely where we are. Okay, so now can we run into encounters everywhere? Or, yeah, it is everywhere. Now, the Hill Gigas, oh good, we did get a, let's see. Penetrates the videos. Yeah, let's use a drill on him. Gigas gloves, nice. Let's do a meteor strike. That's always fun. Ouch. See, he's got. I was gonna say he's got a fair amount of health, but okay. We only need one of the Hill Gigas to get the let's see, abilities. Yeah, her cure is pretty good with those two earrings on. Okay, we want to head into the pub first. Hello. Are you dead or just knocked out? Hello, sir. Okay, Harvester and Veil Dancer, Preemptive Strike, thank you. Tools, Silver Spectacle. Oh. They just stole all my money. I think that that's a retaliatory. I think that's retaliatory, yeah. Let's cast Runic, because I don't remember what the Veil Dancers do. Let's just keep doing Bioblaster. Alright, there we go. Nice. We got. I think we get our guild back when we defeat the harvesters. So if the harvesters steal your stuff, the second hand on my watch is pointing at 30. Oh, that's right. The NPCs give you these clues for a later part in this. Okay, now I think we have to go up here. Yeah. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Veil Dancer. I think when they're by themselves, we don't want to mess with them, so let's go. Oh, and that's why. That is why we don't want to mess with them when they're by themselves. Crap. Do we want to reload? I think I might reload and just bring us back to this point because we don't have enough we don't have enough Phoenix Downs to to deal with that. Oh crud. That hurt. Oops. And everyone's in the back row, so yeah. Okay, decisions. What are we going to do? Because we need lock. No, I don't want to reload necessarily. Let's see if we can run out of town. And then use a tent. Yeah, okay, we'll just use a tent. We might have to abuse the quick save function, honestly. Because yeah, when those veiled dancers when they do that, okay, we've already got the Hill Gigas. Preemptive strike, that's fantastic. Come on, Sellers, you gotta go. Okay, we need to go back in here. Okay, yeah, as long as we don't encounter a solo dancer, well, and even a solo harvester, we can just go. I think we've got all the monsters, all the formations that we need, right? Because no, there's one more. There's the gobbledygook that's in here. Let's go ahead and quick save again. Oh, which door is it? Is it the left? No, it's the right door, of course. Harvester, goodbye. Run, guys. Run. Yeah, use a high potion on yourself all you want. I'm out of here. Is that an Ethernet cable port? Let's see, where are we at? What's this? Ether, alright, there we go. The door is rusted shut, okay. I think that's all there is to do here in the pub. Let's run. I'm not sure if that... Oh, crap stains. I hate back attacks. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Celes, don't you die on me. Yeah, and our low level is starting to show a bit. Come on, Sabin, let's go. Ouch. Alright. Took a beating there a little bit, but that's alright. Magic cured everybody. Yeah. Okay, so now from here... alright, we're not going to wander around to all of the NPCs that give us the, the clues for the clock. We're just going to head straight to the end because we know what it is. Ouch. Well, as long as he doesn't headbutt us, we're alright. Man, that back attack was nasty. Alright. Hello. This place is dangerous. Be careful. And don't do anything stupid like trying to jump between the buildings. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, wouldn't think of it. Wouldn't ever think of that. Okay, so now, if I remember correctly, the hour is 6. The minute hand is 10. The second hand is 50. Wow, it's magic. Harvester. Nope. Let's go. Nice block, Celez. Let's go, everybody. So if we get a formation of gobbledygooks or gobbledygooks and a dancer, then we'll take that formation. Here we go. Chainsaw, yeah. Harvester, nope. Goodbye. All right. Let's see, from here, I'm trying to think where we go. I think we need to go to the armor shop. Where is it? We have to go around it. No, we can go behind it through that street there, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can just go behind it. Aha, gobbledygooks, yeah. Attack, I guess. Blitz. Tools. I guess auto crossbow, it does fine. Aura cannon is still pretty good. Eye drops, alright, that's cool. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, good job, guys. Oh, Edgar leveled up. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, wait, do we need to, let's use a pot. On. Edgar. Sell as. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, armor shop. Nobody's here. Yep, just a potion. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and just take off from this one. So we've gotten all of the monsters entries, the formations. So we'll basically be running away from all of our okay, we need to go back to the... I don't think there's anything in the weapon shop here, yeah? There's nobody in here. Yeah, there's no one in here. I like how they're kind of lit up in that low, that dimly lit neon. Nice block lock. Nice block. Yeah, you can do that all day. Come on, guys, let's go. Gotta stop dilly-dallying around. Alright, let's go. Ouch. Let's make sure we're watching our health. Locke just took a wrench to the face. Come on, Locke, you gotta dodge those. Remember the lesson from the movie? You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Obviously, you need to work on your wrench dodging skills. Oh, come on, man. Sabin, let's go. Alright, how are we on health? Great people here. You can trust everything they say. Sure. Hello, sir. Girl? Nope, haven't seen any girls lately. And there's definitely not one on top of this floor of this building, so don't bother checking. Alrighty. Obviously, we are going to go upstairs. Why does he always attack Locke? Come on, let's go, Sabin. I wonder... Hold on, who has the best defense? 126, 141, 133, 146. What if we were to switch you guys places? See if that makes any kind of a difference. Okay, let's go upstairs. Hello. Hey, no cutting. Get in line. They're following me. So it seems like who's ever on the top there. Wait, what was that? Hilgigas. Why is there a Hilgigas in the in the stairwell? Run, guys. Don't let him headbutt you, because that hurts. Ride down on the crane? No. Up 2 flights, and then up the 3rd flight. Okay, I don't know why that was... Wait, hold on. Is that the right there to our right? Okay, let's go. Ouch. Run, everybody. There we go. Brigand's Glove. This is I think a pretty good one, yeah. A leather glove designed to aid in banditry. Changes the still command to mug. Let's see, it reduces my strength, but I don't really need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and equip it. See how that affects it. Because Locke's not here to do damage. Locke is here to steal stuff. Like the Giga's Glove, for example. Alright, so down we go. And I think now... Let me just look at the map here real quick. Now we need to jump through that window. Yeah. Because I knew it wasn't... Yeah, gotta jump through one window. Do that again here. Preemptive strike. Okay, good, we got lucky. Barely. So anyway, but since we're not doing a low level, we're just trying to get through this place. Does it matter what door we go through? I don't think so. Maybe it does, because we have to go through here. This is our... Ow. Come on. Come on, Sabin, let's go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. High potion and ether. Okay. Let's quick save again. Thank goodness for this function. Okay, and then we can just exit from the south, yeah? My watch's second hand is pointing at the 2. Thank you for your information. Ow. Ow. Come on, guys. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a cure on the party, and then do a quick save, and then exit, and then quick save again. Okay. I've got to look at this. Okay, yeah. Ultimately, we need to go to this really tall building on the right side. So we need to go up this flight of stairs, through this window, through this window. Let's quick save. Up more stairs. Let's quick save. Dang it. Okay, only one harvester, but it's a back attack. Alright, whatever. Whatever, nice block. Nice block, dude. Let's go. Oh, Celes, run. Okay, and then we go out here. And then we've got to go up some more stairs. Alright, we are almost to... Oh, rude. Locke, you're supposed to be the fast one of the group when you're getting wailed on by these gobbledygooks. Okay, Burning Fist. I can't remember what this one does. Knuckles infused with the power of flames that may cast Fira. Is that better than what I got? Alright, sure, let's get her done. Okay. Quick save once. Alright, before we talk to him, we will use our pots to heal up. Quick save. Make sure everyone, just double check everyone's in the back row, yep. Okay. Quick save for paranoia's sake. Now, if we had Gao here, I think I mentioned that this guy's vulnerable to break, and it would be a one-shot thing. But we want to make this fight a little bit interesting, so we'll go ahead and try it out. If we fail, then we can always go get Gao and win. But what brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate to further be in trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? Just kidding. Just kidding. Now, the gimmick of this fight is that we stole the jewel ring. Fantastic. We do not want to do regular attacks on Dataluma. Why? Because if we do regular attacks on Dataluma, he throws Mithril Knights at us. And let's see, cure. We need to cure anybody? Nope. We're just gonna cast Blizzard. He, I don't know if it triggers him to summon his guys, his Iron Fists, but, yeah, I know there's nothing to steal, it's fine. High potion, oh, rude. Whoa, he just healed himself 500. Dang it. Well, that was 1,000 health he just healed himself. That was basically all the damage we just did to him. I guess let's go ahead and just keep on spamming this stuff. Oh, he's down. I guess we did more damage than I thought. So anyway, if we do regular attacks, he summons his ads, and he starts throwing Mithril Knives at us. And so that hurts. It does like 400 damage per knife. So anyway, got some chests here. Yep, and these should be the last chest. Oh, let's quick save. Yeah. X potion. And Hermes sandals. Alright, fantastic. We need to go up here, because this is where we find Terra. And here we go. Terra? Is that you? So we have a nice little reuniting scene? What is that? Reunion scene. Terra. She is frightened. What? What? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Hey, it's Rama. Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume. Well, yes, she is. We would call her a friend. Is she alright? So her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting. Whoa! Whoa, hey, easy there. A little bit of pinball action going on. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Rama, the Esper Rama. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? Well, that doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact? Really? You don't know the history? You know the history of the War of the Magi. You should know that. Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. Especially with the Empire wanting Espers. Hello. My grandmother told me that humans and Espers used to live together side by side. That was just a bedtime story. Oh, it's true. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony, at least until the War of the Magi. That darn war. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. Flashback time. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of Espers. And thus the hunt begun, for Gaston, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped the same fate, and now I am here with you. Well, we'll just put you back to bed, sweetheart. You need some rest. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Terra here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Terra's an Esper? Not exactly, but kind of yes. No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Kristal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside the facility, you're sure we'll find them. And then Celes pipes up, the Magitech research facility? Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. but I fear I can remain here no longer. Blink, 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 blink. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. Wait, what? What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. You know it's a serious moment with the magic, or when the music cuts away. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. So we understand that Rama is going to sacrifice himself so that he becomes Magicite to help us in our quest. But wait. And we have 3 more pieces of Magicite. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. And there he goes. Kabling. Without another word. All right, so blinkety blink. That was a big flash. Like, well, now what? He didn't give us any instructions. You're really gone, aren't you? He turned himself to Magicite. How do we use this stuff? I do appreciate the blinking. It's a small thing, but it adds. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second War of the Magi. Alrighty, yay! Kate Sith, Siren, and Kieran. Um, Terra, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Alright, let's quick save. Okay, so now, there it is. Do we want to give him the twist headband because he does lose defense? Loses a considerable amount of defense. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go. Well, hello. Everyone's here. I was just thinking. Let's talk on the way back down. Alrighty. So, the Empire's been draining magic from the Espers. I love Gao, he just jumps. Sellers, was all of that true? Down we go. I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure, but I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We'd best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone. Don't worry. I'll go with her. Locke? Might I advise going in greater numbers? So we do have to have Locke and Sellers, of course. Oh boy. I think Edgar and Sabin will be good, just because yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that for now. Yeah, we're good. Wait for us back in Nosh. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsh. Yep. So, how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent, but they've closed all the harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jidoor to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's Gil. Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. I don't have a crush on you at all. Oh, hello, a ghost. Let's quick save and talk to this guy. Seems you have some magicite. Want to learn about espers? Oh, sure. To use an esper, you must first equip it by selecting espers from the abilities menu. To summon the esper in battle, select the name of the esper by scrolling blah 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 blah. Okay, yep, we got it. When an esper is equipped to someone, that character will learn spells over time. The set of spells each esper teaches is different. The higher a spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. Some espers also permanently increase attribute like strength, magic, HP, or MP when the character who has equipped them gains a level. Yep, so here are our summons. Zozo, never heard of it. Still denying the name of the town. Okay, so here is a good point to break. Holy cow, Zozo beat us up a bit, but we didn't get a game over. That's what I was worried about. Those dancers, man, those veiled dancers. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and just save our game, call it an episode, and then in our next episode, we will go to the Opera House. Way down at this. Oh, we can't select it with the little finger because we haven't gone there yet. But south of Jidoor, you can see the mouse. Down there on that gray dot right there, that's where we're going. So, anyway, until our next episode when we continue our adventure. So long for now.